Welcome back, guys, and today we are here with my Dimir control deck. I put it together actually I put it together ages ago, but I've got to a place I'm fairly happy with, so I thought I might as well make a video with it. It's a very processor slash like Eldrazi based, so take that into mind. Plus we pretty much just counter everything in this deck. We have, I think we've got like every counter apart from one, excluding the terrible Origins ones. We have 3 Horribly Wry, 2 Scatter the Winds, 4 Spell Shrivels, and 2 Ulmogs and Nullifiers. Plus the Disciple them, if you count that, it's pretty brutal when this deck gets going. I mean, apart from that, really, we just, like I said, we just counter everything. Remove all their stuff. We run Titan's Presence just because I'm testing it out. As you can see, I mean, I used to have 4 complete disregards, so I'm seeing how Titan's Presence does. We do have some targets. I mean, we can use the Nullify for 2, which isn't that good, but then we have the 2 Blight Herders, the Sire, and Ulmog, and Oblivion Sower, so we have some decent targets for it. So, I mean, it just makes it like them hands where you have like an Ulmog in your starting hand, it doesn't look as terrible. And apart from, like I said, I mean, it's fairly straightforward, nothing too special, just deck I've been playing with, and I did grind the shit out of that double XP weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I just went straight online and just red deck winned everything. I started off on like 9,000 gold on Friday night, and I'm now on 9,700, which is a lot for me. I think I've only ever hit the gold cap like twice, and once was on stream, and the other time was like just after Battle for Zendikar came out. So I didn't even hit the gold cap this time, I don't think. I just consistently got like 300 gold each day. But we found a match straight away. Steam superiority, but yeah. And I don't know why we get it so much easier than them. There must be something. I don't think the player base is that much smaller. I think it must be some terrible Xbox thing, like not Xbox thing, like it's their fault, but like it's for some reason they haven't sorted the servers out as well or something. We're on the play. We have no green, but we have a Talentine and a Horribly Wry, so I'll keep. Means pretty much unless he goes Glory Chaser, I'm not too worried, because I can just counter whatever his next threat is. I'm still not decided on whether you counter Gatekeeper Vines. I've kind of decided against it at the current time, but sometimes it's just so tempting, especially if like the miss a land drop the next turn. Well, we've got the Talentine, and we have the Horribly Wry. I mean, we obviously need Black Source, and apart from that, just more counters to help me get to Sire of Stagnation. Okay, looks like, yep, Jace is worth a counter. Looks like we're playing Grixis across from us, so this could be a control mirror, so strap in your seatbelts, we're going to be here for the next 40 minutes as he eventually mills me out, because I only have counter spells for his mill. And 3 drops a turn to the tutelage here. I need to go full beatdown, and that's not looking very likely with my current hand. But I don't even think Dimir gets any options to deal with enchantments, bar counters, which is something I'd love for them addressing. Battle for Zendikar, there's some colours which just can't deal with, like red black can't. Oh dear lord. This is a difficult choice. Which art do I like best? I quite like the bowl, and I like the waterfall. So, you know, sometimes Magic's is about decisions, and this was a huge one right here. That's unfortunate. I don't think anyone really wanted to see that off a Talentine. It's almost like wish. I don't know. I think I held that with some decorum. And this guy's got counters up now, so I mean I really got no way out. Hey, look, a complete disregard. You could be a Titan's Presence, and you would be better. Well, actually, you can't because I've already run all 3, so never mind. That's pointless. So it looks like we're just gonna be staring at each other until one of us. Hey, you missed a land drop. We have hope. And we drew our own Jace. We could bail out the counter with that, and honestly, that's not a bad play. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, it's gonna get countered. Maybe he's got Spell Shrivel and actually lives. That would be amazing. And then it means if I can get Sire out there and it goes like uncontested, then I'm happy. But it looks like we're gonna get. Wow, he's actually gonna let that resolve. Interesting. So I mean, we just got a counter his hand for free, basically. Uh, I think he doesn't get to scry either, so that was just weird. He just used the counter for no reason there, in case he was trying to get me to use my turn, and he's just tapped out again. So this is bizarre. I mean, Languish. I mean, what else could he have? Horribly Ride's not going to do it now, so I mean, he's just let me get 2 threats on the field. If I can flip Jace, the mill victory is pretty likely considering my hand. Ooh, we've already excelled one thing, but it's not looking like we're going to get another. So, just going to do this, get a card draw on. I need that black source, so what do we need? I quite like having another counter spell with a creature on a stick, so I like that. I like everything. We've got 2 flashbacks, we can get rid of one. Tap out for the Sire, which means he can't. He should have cracked that Vonward in response, which was a mistake on his behalf. And there we go. So I get 2 cards here. Thank you very much. And that turns on my nullifier for next turn. So I mean that was a nice little play for me. I do like a free inspiration, plus the double exile for my blighted herders. Got 2 calculated dismissal there. That's quite funny. So, I mean, this guy just kind of, okay, he plays another land drop, so I mean, I don't know what his game plan is here. Generally, card advantage on my end is not the way to win a control mid. Okay, yeah. So that was interesting. He doesn't have an answer either, so yeah, we've untapped with a counter spell up. 2 counter spells up, although the creature doubts we can gonna attack first, because if I need to counter something, then that would, well, actually wouldn't flip Jace, because it would stay on the battlefield, but I mean, I can just do Jace instant speed, and there's no reason really to play anything out here. So don't even have to discard. There's the Twin Bolt, which we're going to counter, and then flip our Jace if he points anything at it. Yeah, I see no reason not to do this unless he has a second counter. We still don't flip our Jace, actually. I literally just said that like 5 minutes ago and I already forgot it, but hey. We save our Jace was the correct answer there. And the AI is kindly playing out lands for us. We just need as much juice as possible. Thank you very much. Languish. We will use our other counter now, because why not? We are just so far ahead, and this allows us to flip our Jace, so. Ooh, the plot twist is real. So. And he kills our board, and because that doesn't even get exile, that's the worst thing here. I don't think we need 2 horribly awry. We've already got 1, and I doubt this guy's gonna have too many more targets for us to hit. Hey, there's Ulamog. Can we cast it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. So I mean, I'm just gonna smack him for 5 again, and then if he has something scary which I need to deal with, I mean, I'm almost tempted to just play out Guilt Leaf here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 9. If we play Guilt Leaf, we can't Talent Time and hopefully find a counter spell. So I'm just going to pass the turn here and play it slow. But there was some interesting sequence in this game. And speaking of trying to find a counter spell, hey, got rewarded. I'll take both of them, thank you very much. So like I said, this deck just counters everything. And can we kill him this turn? If we draw part of the Water Veil, I think we can. Although maybe I should have kept that land on top so I could just Ulamog him while he was tapped out. But I mean, we have creature counter removal, so I don't really see anything here that can buy him a time. Inspiration, I'll let you have that because I have a spell shovel, so it means the game's over now. So that was interesting. I think he made some bizarre decisions, just blowing that calculated dismissal, and then didn't crack his Evolving Wilds to give me a bunch of cards. That was just interesting. But hey, you saw some of the synergies in the deck there, i.e. Cyrus Stagnation and just counter everything, but I'm not really going to count that, as I don't feel too good about that. And can we hit 7,800 gold this episode? That would be the dream, which would mean we need 1 more win. Oh, the pressure's getting to me. I mean, I've just been testing out everyone's decks in the Steam Showdown recently, as you can see as we scroll through here. It's going to annoy me when Oath of the Gatewatch and Shadows drops, because I have like this. I'm not sure, I did it for Battle for Zendikar, and I'm hoping it doesn't become a pattern, but I kind of delete all my decks and like rebuild them if I want to. And I've got like 20 plus decks now, so that'll take a while. Plus, that's not even taking into account any rebuilding for like. I mean, sometimes I even only added like 1 or 2 cards, and then like a deleted red deck wins and rebuilt it, and only put in the Firebird, and that was really it. So it takes a lot of time, and it's really not rewarding. But Wolfalicious, I think I've played this guy before. I recognise the name anyway, and he's on the play this time. And we go Telling Time. We have no counters, but we do have a turn 2 Telling Time. We have removal. We have a turn 5 Orb potentially. So hope he's not red deck wins. I mean, this deck kind of has Titan's Presence, Complete Disregard, and Languish. That's our only answers, and they're not exactly good answers. You can't really rely on a 3-drop instant to buy you time against a deck that could potentially go 1-drop, 2-drop, and 3-drop before. In that situation, you kind of just need Languish, and it looks like we're going to be playing green-black Ramp, which I can't say I'm looking forward to. I don't know, it might just be a Planeswalker beatdown. Hey, there's Ulamog. Like I said, so like normally I'd be really unhappy about that, but if I find a Titan's Presence, that means all his big creatures are dead, and it means if he does ramp up to Ulamog, Titan's Presence is an answer. And it looks like we're just playing the good old-fashioned Golgari card advantage. Yeah, it looks exactly what we're seeing here, which can be annoying. We have, like I said, we have no enchantment removal, and 2 Talon times, and we hit 3 lands. I don't know why I picked up the gate. I don't know. I guess we're doing nothing next turn now, so typical. But that's got to be statistically impressive. So I mean, it worked for us last game. Let's see. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it works off. I mean, at this point, I'm just completely relying on like turn 5 Orb and just protecting it until I can get the ultimate off. I don't really see any more ways out of this. And there's a good old favourite card, Monvuli Acid Moss. Haven't seen you before, and hopefully that's the last one we'll see this game, because if I get too many turns behind here, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to put out the blue so he thinks that he's more likely to blow up the... Well, actually it doesn't really matter, does it? I was going to say he's more likely to blow up black, but I don't want him to think I'm colour screwed on blue. And let's see what he targets here. Targets the gate, which actually does colour skew us on blue, so unfortunately we're going to counter. Plus we'll be going too many turns behind here. It's a timely top deck, but I mean, we're just... If he has a second one, we're pretty much done. Languish was like the worst draw we could have had there. So, I mean, normally after 2 Acid Mosses you see the good old fashioned Oblivion Soar into Ulamog, or Renewal into Ulamog, so let's see. Ooh, Brood Butcher. It's like, I wouldn't have minded the Soar there because of the Guild Leaf, but I've got Languish, I guess. Do I just blow it now while he's tapped out? Depends if I draw a counter or not. If I draw a counter, damn it. Hard decisions are hard. I'm just going to Languish, screw it. While he's tapped out and you can't get any value from Evil Leap, I'll 1-for-1 him, and then it means if he like passes the turn, next turn, then I can just slam down Mr. Okay, 3rd Acid Moss. Fun game. I enjoy this game sometimes. That's only the 2nd actually. No, it's the 3rd. I counted 1, never mind. For a second there, I thought this game was almost fallen. Of course we draw the tap land, so I can't even just punish him with the Ulamog. I won't even with the Obnixilis. I swear it's a common, like that's the same chance of me having like 3 Twin Bolts in one game, and I never get 3 Twin Bolts in one game. We don't even have double blue now, so we can't even counter that. Sometimes this game. Yeah. It's just took all the good mood out of my day, to be honest. Like, I want to do nothing more than switch off this game and pretend it never happened. If we slam this and just kill his thing, we just have to hope he doesn't have any pump spell, I think. I'm done playing around. So I mean, he takes me down to 1, but at least I get to draw a card, and I don't know, like, if I get to 6 mana, I can pot the Water Veil just for an extra Planeswalk activation, plus, like, it's essentially, like, 4 cards in one turn then, which is pretty good. And I mean, Priest of the Bloodright, 2 more targets I can't touch with Guilt Leaf. Languish isn't going to get me out of this. And I don't think I have any flying. See, in that situation, if I'm on his side, I'm almost tempted not to go for Obnixilis there, because I mean, you've got no more burn, and then next turn you're gonna have to attack it anyway. I guess that, and I'm gonna be plussing it, so it means you're gonna have to attack it with the 2/2 anyway. Well, I don't know. There's our own Oblivion Soul. That's a bit. I'm almost tempted to just go for it and just try and cheese my way to victory through Ulamog, and to do that, I think I'm just going to pot the Water Veil now, because we're not going to have time to do it later. I hate doing this, but it means we do get to draw, like I said, an extra card. And hopefully buys us some time to just keep it land drops, which is going to be difficult when... See, if I kept that Languish, I could have killed that Priest, which is annoying. Titan's Presence does kill the Priest. But I'm going to be greedy here, just get as much mana as possible, hopefully. Watch as I blink here. Hey, I hit 2, I'm not going to complain. Would have been nice to hit 3 so I could have Titan's Presence as well, but let's not get too salty. It does mean he has to, unless he has removal, it does mean he has to point the demon at my Obnixilis. The demon at my demon, but we knew I had the flashback because of the Evil Leap. So that was a pointless meander. But hey, he actually still does have to point because he sacked the priest there. He does have to point the demon at anyway. So I mean, it saved me, well, it didn't really save me 5 life because it did pay for life to activate, but it did good. It did good. And there's a Gravedigger. Do we target his lands, or we? Well, I mean, I really don't want to throw out a Ulamog onto an empty board anyway. I don't think we could, but let's see if we could. We couldn't. Could Gravedigger Guilt Leaf just to get a body down, and then Titan's Presence as well to kill the demon. Seems pretty good. Got really no more options apart from that. And probably actually need to counter the second demon before I Titan's Presence, because we're just gonna have 10 damage coming at us. So I mean, we take 5 damage. I mean, it depends if he's got removal. If I'm him, I'm just slamming that second demon though. I keep calling it a demon when I mean priest. Yeah, I'm not going to counter a blister pod. He got me. Do I counter the flashback? He can't do it this turn, and he does hit me for 5, 7, 8. Just put me in a 2-turn clock. I could Ulamog's Nullifier. That's probably better. Because yeah, it allows us to. Wow, we hit 2 Planeswalkers. That's quite funny. And the 4th acid. No, we didn't hit the 4th acid moss. That was with the spell shovel. Well, that's mildly frustrating. So I mean, we need to just Ulamog here. Do we take out the Evil Leap almost? I'm almost tempted not to and just go for like a mill victory. Which means I'm going to take this hit here because it keeps back his other forces. Plus it protects me from flashback. How much black does he have? We could just go for lands here. He has 1, 2. Ooh, he only has 2 black sources. And we drew the land, so... Does he only have 2? Yeah, he does. We just go for lands here, I think. Does mean we're taking another hit from the priest, unless he plays a land first main. But then we get Counterspell up, well, Titan's Presence is now dead. Okay, so we kept him up green. Okay, he has black, but he can't play it this turn, which means we could potentially chump with the Nullifier. I can't remember if he has a second flashback or not. He had one in his graveyard, did he get it back? Okay, he's still got that one there. He's got 2 flashbacks in his graveyard, so It's pretty unlikely he's got the third. I'm going to keep you around one more turn, I think, and then we can counter anything you try and play. Green 1 sucks here, that's really bad. What does he get back? Gets back a flesh bag. Okay, so I'd like to draw an Eldrazi. It's a land. I mean, attack with the 10/10. Can we survive this turn? If we attack with the 10/10, we can't. We take 5. If we flesh bag, we still don't do it. Let's think. If he plays a spell first main, we get to scatter plus have an awakened land. If I sit back here, he hits me. I have to block basically, and then I'm dead pretty much the turn after. So I have to hope he misplays this and goes there. But see if he blocks with the Scion, and if he blocks with the Scion, flashback comes online. He does good. Okay, so that was minor misplay from him. I just need to buy one more turn. Don't. Okay. So now we'll flash bag. Sacrifice you. See what he gets rid of. He gets rid of that. So I mean, we survive one more turn here because of the counter spell, and then that should win us the game. I counter anything if he plays a blister. See, he plays that, so we just do this. Make sure I play the right land here. I'll counter you. Second black in. Okay, so we have 2 blockers, we only need 1. Reclamation Sage does not do it, and we've won this game. Okay, that was a good game. We just cheesed Ulamog. He found 3 acid monsters. I have no mercy. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, did he see all 4? Did we do it? No, I'll give him an acid moss back. Has he seen all 4? No, the 4th is still lurking in his deck. I just wish it's the last card in his hand. So I mean, how many games do you get to? Yeah, damn right you leave Wolf Delicious. How many games do you see someone get to Ulamog in a non-ramp deck after 3 acid mosses? The Talentine helped, where we hit 3 lands, but make sure I block right here. And the correct blocks in this position would be this. Because we get to keep a creature. And, I mean, if Green 1 wasn't bugged there, I guess. And we drew a spell shovel, so that wouldn't have saved us if we had sat back a turn. So, I'm glad I did go balls to the walls there. And let's see which card is 4th Acid Moss was. It was the 3rd from the bottom. So, thank God Suffer the Past doesn't exist. I could have lost that game there. And hey, I'm gonna call it 2-0 because, and then leave at this because for 1, like I said, the 3rd Acid Moss kind of drained all enthusiasm I had today. Plus 2, we hit 9,800 gold, and 3, it's a control deck. And I don't want this video turning into a 2-hour extravaganza in the 3rd game if we play like another control mirror match. So I'm gonna leave it there and say thank you guys for watching, and I will see. Actually, I think I'm gonna make a video with my next opponent in the tournaments. I'm probably gonna put that up sometime early weekend, and then the actual match is gonna be Sunday night. Well, not Sunday night, sometime Sunday, my time. So expect it then. So this time for real. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.